Welcome back. Now here I am ready to discuss the exception class in detail. See, in this exception class there are the multiple this one constructor, like a two constructor what I am showing here. One constructor is default constructor and my second constructor is having one argument. It is having few methods like print stack trace, get messages. So here get message means what are the important messages it is returning as an exception. So that message you can print. Second, print stack trace. Inside your complete stack, what are the issues, that particular issue you can handle using the print stack trace. See here I want to show you before explaining this throw, I want to show you one small things related with throws. First I will explain throws, then I will explain throw. See how to use a throw. See here. If you have remember in my previous video, I was asking means how you will handle exception if you don't know how to write try catch block. So you can use throws with your method. Suppose here in this example, I have public void set name. And with this method, I'm using throws keyword, throws exception. Means I don't know how to write try catch finally. How to write try catch finally. So directly you can write throws exception with method itself. And in that scenario, you have not to handle exception. Then question is here, who will handle exception? User of your method. Means if you will call this method, if you will call this set name method anywhere, so there you will handle exception, user of your method. So I hope clear. If you don't know how to handle, you can use throws keyword with your method. In the same way here, if you will see, there are one more keyword throw. If you want to throw exception depends on your condition. Like suppose in this example, if you will see here, if name is null, then you want to throw the exception. So if you want to throw some exception depends on condition, then you will use throw keyword. Try to understand difference between throw and throws. Throws you will use with method. However, throw you will use inside the method with logic. Depends on the logic you want to throw exception. Most of the time throw we are using with user defined exception. I will discuss that. Throw always will be inside the method. So I hope throw and throws you are able to understand. Now come to the finally block. As I told you, finally block will ensure proper termination of your program. So if you are going to open any resource inside the parent, inside the try block, and that resource, before closing the resource, if suppose here I have given the example, before closing the resource, if exception comes, so that time who will close the resource? So you have to close the resource inside the finally block. Here I am using file not closed if exception will occur. So that time who will close? You should close inside the finally block. In the same way here stack trace. Suppose if an exception is not caught in a method, it is passed on and on to the calling method until some method handle it. Means you are passing your exception with throws. So there are multiple methods which are going to call, and everywhere if you are using throws, then it will create one stack. So inside the stack you want to know where you have to handle this exception. So complete stack you want to know, so you will call print stack trace method. So it will print the detail of the complete stack, and that you can know. Now here means up to this stage, I hope you are able to understand how the stack trace is going to work. If anyone asks you to define your own exception, suppose here I am going to write one user defined exception, and here always your user defined exception must be child of exception class, and here it is child of exception class, and there you should override the method toString. Here I have written, means it is child of exception class, that's it. Then you write the override the toString method. Inside the toString method, what you will return, same value will appear when you will call, when you will use this class as the user defined. See here. Here I want to use, I have a set name. I am writing the throws and my user defined. And then if value of name is null, then I want to throw this user defined exception. Then you know what it will print? It will print this message, invalid name exception. Don't worry. If you're not able to understand, I will show you practically. Then it will be very easy for you to understand this concept. So here are the few list of unchecked exception. However, this is a matter of practice. As much you will do the practice, you will learn. Like array related exception, this array index out of bound, illegal argument, number format, null pointer, class cast, illegal state exception. Like that, many exceptions are there. Not only this is the only the list. These are the important list, you can say. Now here, now before jumping to this, like that, if anyone asks you what is the list for checked exception, so checked exception list is like a, it is fully depends on the number of resources. Suppose if you are using SQL, means database, the database itself is having more than 400-500 exceptions. Like that, if you will go with the other resource, that is having a lot of exceptions. So checked exception, you cannot make a list of checked exception. But keep one thing in your mind, checked exception is related with resources. However, unchecked will come under the JVM boundary, and here you can handle. So hope you all are able to understand up to this stage. Purpose of this video was how you will handle try, catch, finally. What is purpose of these all? How to write there the multiple catches? What is difference between throw and throws? When to write throws, when to write throw. So hope you are able to understand up to this stage. Thank you very much. Thank you.